has been so patient this morning to stay and visit with us, and I appreciate it so very much. She's Sandi Townsend from Aging Services in Indiana. She is the Companion Connection Coordinator, and you ask, what is Companion Connection? She's going to tell us all about this program. Our conversation brought to you by Marcus & Mack, a law firm representing injured people. Sandi, good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
I'm glad that you were able to stay with us this morning to tell us about this program. This is a really good one, isn't it?
Thank you. I think so. I'm real excited about it.
So tell me what it is. What is Companion Connection?
Okay, well, I'm a receptionist at Aging Services, and I have the opportunity on a daily basis to talk to a lot of seniors who, quite frankly, are lonely. Mm-hmm. They don't have family in the area, or they have lost loved ones recently. Some of them are homebound. They're unable to visit one of our centers, and they just want someone to talk to. So I got thinking about it, and I thought, what if we could connect folks who share the same interests, enjoy the same sort of things, or somebody that just wants to talk to somebody on the phone. It doesn't have to be daily, doesn't have to be weekly. It's just trying to connect folks who can just, again, have someone to communicate with.
This is really grassroots then. And
it is.
It's a wonderful opportunity. It's a great idea. I have a lady in my church whose husband passed away, and she told me one Sunday, she says, you know what? She says, I've lost my voice almost because I haven't talked to anyone in 4 days.
The social isolation out there, I mean, I don't think people really realize how much people miss having someone to talk with. Mm-hmm. The nice thing about this also is if they decide they want to meet for lunch or go out to dinner or go shopping, that's between them. I make the initial connection, mm-hmm. and then it's between the companions, how often they want to talk, if they want to meet face to face. So the ball's all in their court once I make the connection.
Yeah. Now, so when you came up with the idea, obviously you didn't just say, okay, let's get this going, let's get the phone lines ringing. You actually had to get this organized and approved through Aging Services. Was that a hard process, or were they right on board?
It wasn't. I'm very lucky. Our executive director, Janine Most, she was very receptive to the idea. She then spoke with our board of directors, and they thought that it was a great idea. So it began 1 month ago, and I have 12 folks that I have hooked up. I'm certainly hoping to reach more. So it's very rewarding. It's I take great pride in it.
Well, you should. You should.
Thank you.
It's just a great concept. So get us inside. How does it work? How do people become involved and a part of this?
Okay, they can just call me at the agency. The phone number is 724-349-4500. And what I will do is send them out just a very basic questionnaire. Mm-hmm. For confidentiality purposes, Todd, I will never give out a person's last name. I will give their first name and their phone number to a potential companion. We will never request financial information. We won't ask their political or religious affiliation. They share with their companion only what they want to share.
Yeah.
So while I like to have a little bit of an idea of the things they enjoy, that's on the questionnaire. They can briefly describe their likes, their dislikes, and then, we go from there. They share whatever information they want to share with their companion.
And I'm sure that you and the folks at Aging Services have considered the various implications and families that might have concerns that there could be somebody who gets in there that you don't want in there, who makes an inappropriate or improper connection with somebody. And so there's a screening process, I'm sure, to make sure that everybody is on the up and up, and when they connect, they know that they can trust the person they're connecting to.
Right. That is why I make the initial connection. Once I receive their questionnaire, then I call them, ask them, are they still interested? If they are, then I contact the person that I want to, I guess for lack of a better word, hook them up with, and make sure that they are interested as well. And we tell them it's not anything that you have to pay for. It's not like you have to join something. It's simply to connect like-minded folks. And it's amazing. We have two of the companions. They both love polka music. And I had the gentleman call me on Sunday. He and his companion listened on the phone with one another to his polka CD. And he said they were on the phone for an hour and a half, and their favorite is the beer barrel polka. So it's just heartwarming to get those kind of phone calls.
Sure. And I'm sure that you're a month in and you've got some people already inside the program.
Yes.
That feedback that you're getting from them is very important for you.
It is. It is. I try and connect with them within a couple weeks after making the connection, just to make sure that, things are going well. If they have any concerns, I try and answer any of their questions. But truthfully, no one has said that they're having any problems or that they don't get along with this person or they don't want to talk to that person. It's been great.
So you have gone about the process of getting these folks involved in the program, and I'm interested in how you got the word out to them, because with this here this morning, a whole lot more people are going to hear about this program and hopefully become involved. How did those initial contacts happen?
Well, we have a monthly publication. It's called The Spotlight, and we have about 300 subscribers right now. So there was an article in the Spotlight, last month's Spotlight. The questionnaire was in the Spotlight as well. So some folks saw it there and filled it out. I recently did a letter to the editor that was published, and I've gotten a few phone calls after that was read. And just basically word of mouth. Our care managers, they do a great job of talking with our clients and letting them know about the program as well. So basically it's been word of mouth, and I'm just real hopeful that after talking with you today, I get more phone calls, because I just think there are so many seniors that could benefit from this.
Sure. Well, we're going to try to make those phones ring for you here.
Wonderful.
Interesting to me that this program comes along and you dream this program up at a time when people are isolated anyway because of the pandemic.
Exactly.
And that enforced isolation from, and rightfully so, people can be scared.
Sure.
And certainly we understand that. But at the same time, here comes winter along, and that tends to isolate people even more.
Exactly.
So they can't get out. They're stuck there at home. And this seems like a really a lifeline to the outside world, if you will.
I think so. And I'm just really hoping to grow this program. What I'd like to see is people not just talk on the phone, maybe get together, go to lunch, meet for a cup of coffee, because I just think it would be so good for them because of the isolation. But I do understand their fears. We have 5 social centers. We encourage people to go there for lunch. There are different activities. One of my companions told me that she and her companion are planning to meet for lunch at our Indiana Social Center. So they're going to get to meet face to face, which I think is great.
Yeah, and that seems natural, doesn't it?
Exactly.
With aging services and all the different programs and the opportunities for people to get together, that seems the natural. If they want to meet together in person, that would be a really easy thing to do.
Exactly.
Of course, we're talking here, Indiana, but for somebody, say, working out of the Clymer, who uses the Clymer Aging Services or one of the other locations around the county, they can get together too. It's just take a little bit more work, but they can make it work.
Exactly. And there are, in fact, the folks that I told you about with listening to the polka music on Sunday, they live at opposite ends of the county.
Oh, yeah.
And unfortunately, the one gentleman, he's not able to get out and about. So he's just so excited to talk to this person.
Yeah.
And if he could get out, I'd love for them to meet. But again, some folks have limitations, and we certainly understand that.
Yeah, yeah. One of the things that we want to make sure that people understand is, and you used the term hookup before, this isn't a dating service.
No, Todd. It certainly isn't, and it's not a scam either. A lot of people think that with caller ID these days, well, I don't recognize that number. So, this person's calling me and I don't know who this is, and are they going to come and harm me in some way. That's why we won't give an address. I won't give a last name. And I personally speak with each person so they know this is the person's phone number. So if you see this come up on your caller ID, then you will know it's Todd that I told you about. So I try and reassure them that way.
Yeah, those extra steps are important.
Exactly. But I understand them being skeptical. It's a scary world we're living in right now.
Yeah, and we can see their kids might be a little bit concerned too, but you've taken all the steps necessary, and we should be okay with that. So if somebody does want to become involved in this wonderful program, you said just call you. Give that contact information, and then I'm sure that an email or a Facebook connection can be made with you as well.
Sure. The phone number at the agency is 724-349-4500. If you wanted to stop in and pick up a questionnaire, we're at 1055 Oak Street here in Indiana. We do require you to wear a mask if you come into the building, though. My email address is stownsend@agingservicesinc.com.
Very good. And very easy.
Yes.
Very easy. You'll probably be the one who answers the phone when they call anyway.
Either myself or Nancy.
Right.
Nancy's my partner in crime.
Wonderful. Sandi Townsend, thanks for coming in to tell us all about this program. It sounds like it's something that is much needed and maybe a little bit under the radar. Maybe people don't really understand until they hear you talk about it, that there are lonely people out there, and this is a way to help them. But I applaud the program. It sounds like something really, really good. Thank you for hanging around a little bit longer than we'd planned.
It was my pleasure, Todd. I really appreciate you having me, and I hope to make more companion connections.
There you go. It is the voice of Indiana County, WCCS, 101.1 FM and AM 1160. AM 1160. AM